Hello guys, welcome to QuantWithHains. Here let us understand the set 10 SSC CGL Tier 1 Shift 1 question paper here. Here first question is divisibility. Which digit should come place in star and dollar so that this number is divisible by both 8 and 5. Obviously 5 means last digit, means this dollar should be either 0 or 5. Options also either 0 or 5 is there. But for divisibility of 8, last 3 digits should be divisible. That means in this number last 3 digits are 4 star dollar. This dollar can be 0 or 5. Star we need to find out. If this can be done by option verification, we need to put values. That is option 1, 4 dollar, 8. 4 2s are 4, 2 1s are 255. Here we got quotient 55 means remainder 0. So it is divisible by 8. That is option 1. Now coming to second question here. Here some data is given. We need to find by using the given data. Here the table below shows the number of soaps sold by 4 different companies. Here companies we can see PQRS vertical, horizontal given months May, June, July, August given. Question here is a question: the total number of soaps sold by company Q and S together. Here Q is there, here S is there, together in May. May means this value is what percentage more than the number of soaps sold by company P in the July. Here we are comparing this first value with this. Then so this value should be in the denominator. P in July, P is here, July is here, that means 1820. That should be in the denominator. Here they are asking what percentage more. More means we need to subtract. Q and S is 1540 plus 1736. More they are asking means we need to subtract. Percentage means into 100. Here if we add this value 1540, 1736, 3276 minus 1820, 6524. So numerator we got as 1456. 1456 by 1820 into 100. 0. Here 0 is there, means this number should be divisible by this number. Here 2 is there, unit digit 6 is there. That means we can multiply 8. 182 into 8. 64, 65, 14. So this value is 8. This value we got 10. 8 into 10, 80. That is fourth option. Now coming to third question here. This is a trigonometry chapter. In a triangle PQR. This is a triangle PQR. S is a point on the side QR, such that PS is perpendicular to QR. Means we need to drop a perpendicular from this side to QR. This is S. Then which of the following is true? Here relation they want to find PS, PR, PQ and QR. So here when we drop a perpendicular, we get two triangles, that is right angle triangles, and we get two hypotenuse. This and this common is PS. PS is a common. From here we can write in the triangle PQS. 1 minute. Here this triangle PQS, we can apply formula, that is PQ square equals to side square plus side square. Now coming to the second triangle PSR. Here in this triangle also we can apply the same formula. Triangle PSR, hypotenuse PR square equals to side square plus side square. PS square plus SR square. Here PS square common we can take out. PS square equals to PQ square minus QS square. From here, from first one we got this value. From here we can also take PS value, that is PR square minus SR square. So we can equate this because PS square is common. From here PQ square minus QS square equals to PR whole square minus SR square. Here in options there is no negative sign, so we'll send this here and here to here. That is PQ square plus SR square equals to PR square plus QS square. That is option 2. Here coming to fourth question here simplification. As we know BODMAS rule, first we need to do division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, and coming to order of bracket, square bracket, rectangle bracket, curly bracket. Here square bracket is this value 14.5 minus 13.5 is 1. Now again there is another square bracket here to here. 5 minus 1 is 4. Now next is the curly bracket. Actually first we need to solve rectangle bracket, but before that inside the rectangle bracket there is curly bracket, so we need to solve that. 7 minus 4 is 3. Now again coming to rectangle bracket, 3 minus 3 is 0. So this whole value we got as 0. Anything number if we subtract 0 means we only get number, that is 15.5. That is option 1. Here coming to fifth question here, incomes of PQR is given in the ratio of 10:12:9. Income is given, expenditure ratio is also given 12:15:8. Q saves 25% of his income. Only Q savings is given. Q savings is something information about Q savings is given. Then what is the ratio of savings? Savings they are asking. Income ratio is given, expenditure ratio is given. We need to find savings ratio. Here income ratio we'll write as 10x, 12x, 9x. Expenditure is 12x, 5. Here different ratio means we need to take another variable 12y, 15y, 8y. Now obviously we can write this savings. We need to find out savings. That is 10x minus 12y, 12x minus 15y, 9x minus 8y. We need to find the ratio. For that we need to find the relationship between x and y. For that we need to use the other information, that is Q saves 25% of his income. Means Q's savings is 25% as a fraction is 1/4 of his income. So savings is 1/4 of 12x, that is 3x. If savings we got as 3x, that means expenditure is income minus savings, that is 9x. So this 15y is equals to 9x. 3 5s are 3 3. So 3x equals to 5 1. Here we can put x equals to 5 and then y will be 3. We can put in the savings values and we can get the answer, that is option 2. Here the classification of 100 students. Information about 100 students based on the marks obtained by them in English, mathematics in an example is given below. This is some information about 100 students, but here marks is out of 50, not 100. So if at least this table information is given, if at least 40% marks in Mathematics are required for pursuing higher studies in mathematics. How many students will be eligible to pursue higher studies in mathematics? So here criteria is 40%, means out of 100 marks in maths, he should at least get 40 marks minimum. But here information is given out of 50, means 50 marks is there, means he should get minimum 20 marks. Minimum 20 means 20 and above in mathematics. Mathematics means that is 65, option 2. Triangle ABC and DEF. Two triangles are there and given as AB equals to FD, means this side AB and other triangle DEF, FD are equal. Angle A equals to angle A, D. Angle A equals to angle D. The two triangles are congruent, similar by SAS, side angle side. Means this side is equal, this angle is equal. That means AC should be DE. In between angle, two sides should be equal. That is AC equals to DE, that is option 4. Coming to 8th question, two pipes A and B can fill a tank in 10 minutes and 20 minutes respectively. The pipe C can empty the tank in 30 minutes. All the pipes are opened at a time in the beginning. However, pipe C is closed 2 minutes before the tank is filled. In what time will the tank will be full? In minutes. So here it is given as A can fill the tank in 10 minutes. A, one work it will complete in 10 minutes. While B can same work it can do in 20 minutes. Here both are filling, means positive work. Coming to C, can empty. Empty means negative work. Work in 30 minutes. Here emptying means it is negative work. All three pipes are open at the work. However, pipe C is closed 2 minutes before the tank is filled. In what time will the tank will be full? Let us assume that the answer is X minutes. Complete work. Here coming to A is doing one work in 10 minutes, means in 1 minute it can do 1/10 of work. But it is working for complete overall work, it is doing for X minutes. That means X minutes it will do X/10 of work. Here positive means nothing is there, means positive. Positive. In a similar way, B can do the one work in 20 minutes, means in 1 minute how much work it does? That is 1/20th work. In X minutes it will do X/20th of work. Now coming to C, it is very important because it is doing negative work and at the same time it is closed 2 minutes before the tank is filled. While A is doing for X minutes, B is doing for X minutes, C is doing only for X minus 2 minutes. That means minus of X minus 2/20th of work. Here negative signs because it is emptying. That's why it is negative work. Now all together their work will be 1. That is X/10 plus X/20 minus of X minus 2 by, here 30, not 20, here 30, because it is emptying the tank in 30 minutes, equals to 1 work. Here LCM is 60. 6x plus 3x minus 2x, minus into minus plus 15, 30 equals to 1. 6 plus 3, 9, 9 is minus 2, 7x. Here into 2, 2 into 2, 4. Into 2, 4. 7x equals to 56, x equals to 8. That is option 3. Here coming to 9th question, a payment of 120 rupees is made with 10 rupees, 5 rupees and 2 rupees coins. A total of 25 coins are used. Which of the following is the number of 10 rupees coins used in the payment? Here 3 coins are there. 10 rupees coins, 5 rupees coins and 2 rupees coins. Number of coins we need to assume that total is 25. Let us assume 10 rupees coins are x, 5 rupees are y. Then 2 rupees will be 25 minus x plus y, because overall sum we should get 25. Here another information is given as a payment of 120 rupees is made. That means payment is 10 into x plus 5y plus 2 into 25 minus x minus y should be equals to 120. Which of the following is the number of 10 rupees coins used? 10 rupees is x. We need to find x. Here we need to observe that we have x and y as variables. 2 variables. 2. But we got only one equation, which we cannot do. So we get infinite solutions. We get infinite solution. So to solve this problem, we have to check options. Options, that is trial and error method. How do we do that? Here x and y are natural numbers. Obviously number of coins cannot be negative, cannot be fraction, cannot be 0 also. So we'll put values by checking options and we'll try to solve. Here 10x minus 2x is 8x. 8x. Here 5y minus 2y is plus 3y equals to 20 is here 2 into 25 is 50. 120 minus 50 is 70. 10x minus 2 is 8x plus 5y minus 2y, 3y. Yes. So 8x equals to 8x plus 3y equals to 70. If we try to put values by using options, here 10 rupees coins, let us assume x as 6 equals to 48. That means 70 minus 48. 70 minus 48. Y is 22 by 3. Fraction value we got. Number of coins of 5 rupees y as given as fraction, which is not correct. Now coming to option 2, 4. 8 into 4 plus 3y equals to 70. 70 minus 32. 70 minus 32 by 3. 38 by 3, again fraction, which is not our option. Now coming to option 3. 10 plus 3y, we are getting y as negative value, which we do not want. So option 4 we can also check. That is 8 into 8, 64. 3y equals to 70. 3y equals to 70 minus 64. That is 6. Y equals to 2. We got natural number 2. So option 4 is our answer. Now coming to 10th question here. Here ratio and proportion sum here. X is greater than 0 means x is positive. Here is given, we know a is to b is to c is to d means are in proportion means a into d equals to b into c. That means x into x, x square equals to 28.9 into 36.1. That means x is square root of 28.9 into 36.1. Here 2 289 underscore is root of 289 is 17, root of 361 is 19, but decimal is there, so 7 into 17 into 19 into 0.1 is our answer, that is option 2. Coming to 11th question, here it is a pie chart. Here 360 degrees means 100%. And if you look at here, agriculture, health and pharmaceutical, transport, communication, education, infrastructure. If you add all this 12%, 15%, 24, 10, 9, 30, we get 100%. So 100%, if the total number of successful startups is 2910, that means 100% is given as 2910 value. Find the number of startups in the education and agriculture sectors. Education is 20, agriculture is 12. 24 plus 12 is 36. 36% how much? That is our question. That is 36 into 2910 by 100. This get cancelled. That is 36 into 29.1. Here, how to solve this in this exam? We'll write 29.01. Again, 29 will write as 30 minus 1. 36 3s are 180 minus 36 plus 3.6. Here, neglect the decimal part. Decimal part is 0.6. That is 36 plus 3. 1080 minus 33 is 1047. Option 4. Here coming to geometry question, 12th question. Here the height of a cylinder is given as 20 centimeters. Other information, lateral surface area. LSA is given as 1760 centimeter square. As we know, LSA of a cylinder is 2 pi r h. Now question is volume, that is pi r square h value we need to find. Here we know 2 pi r h value, but they are asking pi r square h is how much? We'll write as pi r h into r. From here we get pi r h value. H equals to 1760. 2 ones are 880 times. Pi r h value we got as 880. We'll substitute here 880 r. But also we want r value. We'll find here by substituting 22 by 7 into r. We need to find h as 20 equals to 880. 1s are 4 times 0. 2 ones are 2 times. So r is 14. Our answer is 880 into 14. We'll take 11 common here into 14. So 14 8s are. So our answer is into 11 into 10. How do we multiply with 11? Here 112 into 11, we'll write 1, 2 here, last numbers 1, 2. Now 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 1 is 2. Into 0 means this will get us the value. That is option 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 0. Coming to 13th question here, Raj divides 1200 rupees in the ratio 2:1:3. Raj is there. He has 1200 rupees. He shares among 3 friends in the ratio of 2:1:3. 2x, x, 3x. The amount equal to the sum. Here sum means addition. In simple interest and compound interest, sum means principal. But here it is addition of 3 times the largest. Here largest share is 3x. and 2 times the smallest share. Here x is smallest share. We need to multiply 3 for the largest. That means 3 into 3x. Sum means addition. 2 times the smallest share. 2 times of x. 3 into 9x plus 2x is 11x. 11 multiple, that is only option 3. But you want exact answer means we know 2x plus x is 3x. 3x plus 3x is 6x equals to 1200. From here x equals to 200. If we substitute means we get 2200, that is option 3. Coming to 14th question here. Here is a profit and loss concept. Question is, a shopkeeper marked an article of 5000 rupees. The shopkeeper allows successive discounts of 20%, 15%, 10%. The selling price of the article is. So, discount is given on market price. That after discount it is selling price. It is selling price. That is what will apply here. How do we do that? We need to decrease on market price. After that, percentage decrease will sell to the other person, that is selling price. Now market price is given as 5000 rupees. Successive discount of 20%, 15%, 10%. Now first we will decrease it by 20%, means 100 minus 20, 80%. Again this whole value we need to decrease it by 15%. 100 minus 15 is 85%. Now this whole value again we need to decrease by 10%. That is 100 minus 10 is 90%. 2 zeros get cancelled. 2 zeros, this 0 get cancelled. 51s are, 52s are, 2 1s are, 2 4s are. So our final answer is 4 into 85 into 9. That is 3060. Option 4. Now let us understand this 15th question. Here this is an average question. How do we solve? Here the question is, the average of 12 numbers is 48. There are 12 numbers. Average is 48. 12 numbers. The average of first 5 numbers is 45 and the average of next 4 numbers is 52. If the 10th number is 10 less than the 11th number and is 5 more than the 12th number, then average of 11th and 12th number is what? So we got average of 12 numbers as 48. Now the first 5 numbers average is given as 45. That we'll write. First 5 numbers average is 45. And the average of next 4 numbers, the average is given as 52. 5 plus 4, 9 numbers are completed, but total 12 numbers are there. So leftover numbers are 10th number, 11th number, 12th number. Now in the question from here to here, some information is given about the 11th number, 10, 11, 12 number from here to here. What is that? If the 10 number is 10 less than the 11 number, let us assume that 11 number be x. That means 10 number is 10 less than the 11 number. That means 10th number will be x minus 10. And is 5 more than the 12th number. Here they are not talking about the 11th number, but they are talking about the 10th number. The 10th number is 5 more than the 12th number. That means 12th number will be x minus 15. Here 10th number is 5 more, means if we add 5 to the 12th number, we should get 10th number. That's why we wrote x minus 10 and x minus 15. Now what they are asking is average of 11th and 12th number. That means average of 11th and 12th. What do we get? X plus x minus 15 by 2 is the average. 2x minus 15 by 2 is the average x minus 7.5. For this we need to find the x value. To find this x value, we will use this information, that is average of 12 numbers is 48. Now average of first 5 numbers is given as 45. That means it is how much less than the average of 12 numbers. Here average is 45, but average should be 48 of all 12 numbers. That means how much less? That means 45 minus 48 into 5, because there are 5 numbers, that is 15 less. Now coming to next 4 numbers, average is 52. That means how much more? That is 52 minus 48 into number of numbers is 4. That is 4 into 4, 16 more. Here 16 more but 15 less. Overall is 1 more. That we need to compensate in the next 3 numbers. That is 10th, 11th, 12th number. So that means average of these 3 numbers should also be 48. Because average of all numbers is 48. But here one more we got, that we need to add to the next numbers. That means x minus 10 plus x minus 15 plus 1 by 3, average is 48. So x plus x, 3x minus 10 minus 15 minus 25 plus 1 minus 24 by 3. That means x minus 8 is 48. Finally we got x value as 48 plus 8, that is 56. But we need, the answer is the average of 11th and 12th number, that is x minus 7.5. 56 minus 7.5 is our answer, that is 48.5. That is option 4. Now coming to 16th question, is a trigonometry question. Here it is given as under root 1 plus sin theta by 1 minus sin theta. Here we need to remove this square under root. For that we need to rationalize. That is what we do is 1 plus sin theta by 1 minus sin theta. Here we will multiply with 1 plus sin theta by 1 plus sin theta. Rationalization. The under root is there. And what do we get? Here 1 plus sin theta 2 times is there. So 1 plus sin theta whole square. Here in the denominator a plus b into a minus b form it is there. A square minus b square, that is 1 square minus sin square theta. So 1 plus sin theta whole square. Here we know sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. That means 1 minus sin square theta becomes cos square theta. Here in the numerator square is there, denominator also square is there. That means we can write 1 plus sin theta by cos theta whole square. These two square root get cancelled. We are left with 1 by cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta. 1 by cos theta is secant theta and sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. That is option 1. Again 17th question is also a trigonometry question. Here it seems to be very complicated, but it is very easy if you simplify it. Here in the numerator we can see that here sin theta we can take common, cos theta we can take common. Then what do we get? Sin theta means 1 minus sin square theta. If we take cos theta common, we get 2 cos square theta minus 1. Here as we know, this value and this value are the same, that is cos 2 theta. So this 2 cos 2 theta, this get cancelled. We are left with sin theta by cos theta, that is tan theta. They also cube in the power by tan theta minus secant square theta. 1 tan get cancelled means we get tan square theta minus secant square theta. That value is minus 1 because secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. If you multiply with minus 1, we get minus 1 on the right hand side also. That is option 4. Here 18th question is another simplification problem. Here just we need to substitute t equals to 2 by 5 value in this expression. What do we get? 2 by 5 whole cube plus 3 by 5 whole cube plus 9 by 5 into 2 by 5. 2 cube is 8 by 5 cube is 125 plus 3 cube is 27 by 125. 9 to 18 by 25. Here we can take LCM as 125. Then we get 8 plus 27 plus into 5 into 5. 18 5s are 5 are 90 is our here 117 plus 18 is 125. So we got numerator value as 125. Denominator also we had 125. That will get cancelled and we get option 2, that is 1. Now coming to here 19th question. Here M and M are walking along the circular track. Here this is the circular track here. Then here 2 boys are there. Here let us call this boy as M and this boy as N. They start at 5 a.m. from the same point in opposite direction. This boy is running like this and this boy is running like this. M and walk at 5 rounds per hour. This M 5 rounds per hour and N runs 2 rounds per hour in opposite direction. How many times will they cross each other before 6:30 a.m.? Now they started at 5:30. That means 6:30 a.m. means after 1.5 hours, how many times would they meet each other or cross each other? That is a question. Here since they are moving in opposite direction, relative speed we need to add. That is 5 plus 2 is 7 rounds per hour. That means in 1 hour they make 7 rounds relatively. 1 hour 7 rounds they meet each other, they cross each other. They are asking 1.5 hours. That is 7 plus half of 7 is 3.5. That is 10.5 rounds. This many times they will meet each other. That is option 1. Now coming to 20th question. Here 2 circles C1 and C2 touch each other externally. As you can see the figure, they are touching each other. The radius of bigger circle is C1 is 16 centimeters. So this bigger circle radius is 16 centimeter and radius of C2 small circle is 8 centimeters. Find the length of their common tangent. If 2 circles are touching either means this is the common tangent. Common tangent. As we can know, what is the formula of a common tangent? That is root 2 into under root R1 R2. That is 2 into 16 into 8. Root of 16 is 4. We can write 8 as 4 into 2. That means 2 into root 2. 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, root 2. That is option 4. That is geometry topic. This is an 21st question is an algebra question here. From here x plus 1 by x is 15. It is given as 15. That means if we do cross multiplication, nothing is there means denominator 1. We can do cross multiplication means we get x square plus 1 by x is 15. If we send x to the right side, we'll get as 15x. That will substitute in the here. If we numerator and denominator, if we write 7x square plus 7 minus 9x by x square plus 1 minus x, here in the numerator here we can take 7 common. That means we get x square plus 1 minus 9x by here x square plus 1 is 15x minus x. 7 into 15x minus 9x by 14x. 15 sevens are 105 minus 9. That is 96 by 14. X can be cancelled. 2 sevens are 2 fours are 8, 1. So answer is 48 by 7. That is option 3. Now coming to 22nd question here. Here we need to study the table. Give us the production of different types of refrigerators. Refrigerators means fridge. in a company. Here years is given, types of refrigerator ABC is given. Now we need to find in which years was the production of B type refrigerator closest to its average production. So they are asking to find the average production over the given years. Here B, we need to concentrate on this B column, that is this over the years. Here 1800, 1890, 1910, 1940, 1960. So let us assume average as 1900 to find out the average. Now let us see the deviation. Here 1800 means minus 100, 1819 is minus 10, 1910 means plus 10, 1940 means plus 40, 1960 means plus 60. Here if you observe here, overall minus 10 plus 10 get cancelled, 60 plus 40 is 100 minus 10, that means average is 1900. That is which is closest, that is close to 1900. If you see here 1890 and 1910 are closest. 1890 and 1910 are close. That means option 1, 2012 and 2013. Here coming to 23rd question, the measures of three angles of a triangle are in the ratio of 17:13:15. Find the positive difference between the greatest and the smallest of the three angles. Here ratio of angles is given, that is in the ratio of 17, 13, 15 parts. 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 45x is 180 degrees, 9 5s are 9 20s are, so x is 4. That means each angle is 17 into 4, 13 into 4 and 15 into 4. Here greatest is obviously 17 into 4, largest, smallest is 13 into 4. We can take common 4, we get 17 minus 13, that is 4 into 4, that is 16 degrees, that is option 1. Now here 24th question, another trigonometry question. If 2 cosecant square theta plus 3 cot square theta equals to 7, find the value of theta that is between 0 to 90 degrees. Here we know another equation, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. Here we know that it is 1. Now if you multiply here 3, 1 into 3 is 3. Now we will write the again same, 2 cosecant theta plus 3 cot square theta is 17. Now if we equate this both get cancelled. 5 cosecant square theta we got as 20. 5 ones are 5 fours are. Here cosecant theta is under root 4. Here plus 2 or minus 2. Minus 2 we need to ignore because the theta is between 0 to 90 degrees. That means theta is 30 degrees. That is option 3. Here 25th question, last but not the least, a certain sum of money. Here it is a simple interest question. Sum of money means principal becomes 7 times itself. Here 7 times is amount. Amount is given as 7 times. As we know, amount is principal plus interest. Here simple interest, so we'll write SI 1. Here 7 times means amount is given as 7p. P plus SI 1. When invested at a certain rate of simple interest in 14 years. Time period is given as 14 years. How much time in years? Round off to 2 decimal places will it take to become 18 times. Here amount is given as 18 times. Another relationship. It will have the same rate, same rate of interest. How much time it would take? That means amount here 18p is given as p plus SI 2. Here let us assume SI 1. From here SI 1 is 6p, that is p into time period 14 years r by 100. pp get cancelled, 2 3s are 2 7s are. That means r by 100 we got as 3 by 7. Now here we'll substitute here. SI2 here is 18p minus p is 17p. P into time period we need to find here. R by 100 equals to 17P. PP get cancelled. Here R by 100 is 3 by 7. T into 3 by 7 is 17. So time period is 17 into 7 by 3. 17 sevens are 119 by 3. That is option 2, 39.67. I hope you have enjoyed this paper discussion SSC CGL 2024. Thank you.